In this video, we will understand the data structures in Python. Here, the term data structure is nothing but structures which can hold some data together. In other words, they are used to store a collection of related data. There are 4 built-in data structures in Python, that is list, tuple, dictionary, and set. Let's see how to use each of them and how they make our life easier. First is lists. A list is a data structure that holds an ordered collection of items. That is, we can store a sequence of items in a list. One of the easier way to imagine the lists is, you can think of a shopping list. Yes, you can think of a shopping list, which we make use of it to make a list of items to buy. So, let me define a list for understanding. So what I'll do is shoplist is equal to apple, mango, tomato, banana. As you might have observed, we separate each item in the Python list with the use of comma. And the Python list should be enclosed in square brackets. One thing worth noting is that when a Python list is created, each element is assigned with index starting from 0. So guys, to illustrate, I'll display the first and second element of the shopping list like this. Print shoplist 0. See, we got the output as apple. Now I'll print shoplist 1. See, we got the output as mango. As you have observed, we specify the index number of the element which we want to retrieve from the list inside the square brackets. So, we have now learned as how to create a list and how to access a required element from the list. Now, the next question is, can we modify the list? So, let's consider a scenario. Let's say, after checking in your kitchen, you have realized that you have enough tomatoes already and you don't need it anymore. So instead, you want to buy potatoes. So to do that, we modify the value of that object in the list with the use of index operator. Since the tomato is already present at the index number 2 of the shopping list, what I'll do is I'll just write as shoplist 2 is equal to potato. So this will modify the shopping list by replacing the tomatoes with potato. We can now verify the same by printing the list. Print shoplist. Yes, as we can see in the output, the tomatoes has been replaced with potato as per our requirement. Another scenario while building the shopping list might be adding a new element to the shopping list. Let's say you have suddenly realized that you have to purchase the milk. So what we have to do? Let's add that to our shopping list. Now to add a new object to the list, we make use of append method. So guys, to illustrate this, I'll write as shoplist.append milk. And this will add the milk at the end of the list. So let's verify the same by printing the list. Print shoplist. See, we got the output as apple, mango, potato, banana, and milk. Yes, we can also delete the existing element in the list by specifying its index number. So with the use of delete, that is del keyword. See, del or delete shoplist 1. So guys, this will remove the mango from our shopping list. So let me print the shoplist. Yes, we got the output as apple, potato, banana, and milk, and mango has been deleted from our shopping list. One more thing you need to know is, Python list can have data belonging to different data types. Suppose we want to have the shopping list along with the required quantities, then we create it like this. Shoplist is equal to apple, 5, potato, 10, banana, 7, and milk, 5. Guys, I completely understand this does not easily understood if we see this directly. But only thing I wanted to point out is that Python list can have elements belonging to different data types. Okay? So to summarize the concept of list, the lists are containers that hold some other objects in a given order. And each element of the sequence is assigned an index, and the first index is 0. And we create the list by inserting the data inside the square brackets. So to access the required data from the list, we make use of its index. And lists can be modified as per our requirement. And we make use of append method to add a new element to the list, and we make use of the delete keyword or del to delete the data from the list. There is one more concept which we need to know in lists, that is slicing. Slicing is nothing but accessing the required part of lists. Let's say I have a shopping list like this. Shop list is equal to apple, banana, mango, watermelon, rice, milk, oats, shampoo. See, if I want to return only the data rice and milk from the entire shopping list, then in that case, we specify the range of required part of the list with the use of colon. So to illustrate the same, what I'll do is I'll just write as shop list 4:6. As you can see in the output, we have the required output, and this has written only rice and milk. Just like you have already observed, this has returned the element between 4th and 6th index from the shopping list. This means it's only the elements at 4th and 5th index and not including 6th index. Got it? Yes. Now let's say I'll write it like this. Print shop list 1:. See what we have got the output. Banana, mango, watermelon, rice, milk, oats and shampoo. And as you can observe the output, this will get the items starting from index 1 to the end of the list. That means if we don't specify the index up to which it has to return, then it will return the slice till the end of the list. Okay? Now I'll write it like this. Print shop list 4 and execute this. As we have seen in the output, if we don't specify the start of slice, then the system will get a slice from the start of the list and up to the index at which we have mentioned. Okay? And one final thing to mention is that Python also supports negative indexing. Yes, Python also supports negative indexing. Here, the negative refers to count from backwards. What it is? It is counting from backwards. So to illustrate the same, I'll write it like this. Shop list (-2) and let me execute this. See, here I have specified the up to range as -2. That is, up to the index of last second index, that is oats. Since the up to index is exclusive, we have the output from the start of the list up to oats in list, but not including the oats. Okay? Another common function we apply on the lists is len function, and this would return the length of the list. So, len shop list. See, we have the output as 8. That means we have got 8 elements in our shopping list. So guys, with this, we come to the end of this video on Python lists. In the next video, we are going to understand how to work with tuples in Python.